welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sunny. I hope you all are doing well and are excited for this summer. But before we get into today's video, I wanted to take a moment to talk about something that's been heavily affecting the Royal High community recently, because honestly, seeing this unfold makes me genuinely feel like staying silent about it would be wrong. But that aside, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what do you think about this. Without further ado, let's get to talking. Alright, so over the past few days, there's been growing discussion surrounding this one game called the Royal High Sandbox game, and the situation has become way more serious than it just being a regular game and some everyday community drama. This goes beyond petty arguments or people quote-unquote overreacting. It's now to the point where the situation involves exploited and stolen assets, disrespect toward creators, and behavior that has made many people in the community feel very uncomfortable, unsafe, and honestly disappointed in general. Now, at first, I didn't really want to involve myself because I know how quickly discussions online can spiral into harassment and chaos. I usually try to focus on my positive content like the outfit videos, update videos, farming videos, and things that actually bring joy into this community. But after seeing all of the screenshots, statements from creators or from whoever, and the way people have been treated simply for speaking up, I think this conversation is important to have. Biggest issues here is the use of stolen and exploited content. I've seen some people on Twitter or on social media, maybe TikTok, try to excuse it by saying things like, well, it's non-profit, it's just for fun, it's not hurting anyone. But that completely ignores the actual problem. Using creators' work without their permission is wrong, period. Especially if you're getting it in a way that's utterly disrespectful, and as mature people, we all should know this by now. Royal High has always been a community built around creativity. The reason so many people love this game is because of the artists, designers, builders, concept creators, outfit creators like myself, accessory makers, and people who spend hours, if not days, creating those things that make the game feel magical and unique. So when people take those creations without consent and redistribute them through unofficial projects, doesn't matter if it's a sandbox game or whatever it might be, or a modded game, it sends a horrible message to the original creators, basically saying that their hard work can simply be taken, reused, and profited off socially without respect or permission. And what makes this even worse is seeing some people mock creators for being upset about it. Imagine spending hours, days, or even months to years creating something only to see it appear somewhere else without your approval, and then being told you're being dramatic for caring. Of course, creators are upset. Of course, the community is upset. They have every right to be. And another thing I want to talk about are the screenshots I got of people showing their concern and shame towards the behavior of certain people involved with the Sandbox project. There should be one on the screen right now by Royal Shoal Uppy. It says, the whole concept of having a game with exploited assets is completely wrong, regardless if the owners are making Robux or not. People will genuinely try to justify a game that has exploited assets, and then get mad about not getting updates or scrapped projects. This is why there are so many discontinued projects, leakers, exploiters, and the people who support this are why things get cancelled. But the creators don't make any profit. It's not about that. They're getting so much attention and gaining popularity. It's 2026. Why are we still supporting people who exploit unique, thoughtful designs that take months, if not years, to create? Hopefully, this is the last time I will have to post about this because it's so ridiculous to me that anyone would even think that this is remotely okay. I could go on about the endless list of problems about this sandbox, but that's for another day. If anyone supports this sandbox, know that it is morally wrong, disgraceful, and appalling. This screenshot shows one of the community members of Royale, I assume, expressing her concerns for this game. And another one that I found recently says, FYI, I will block you if you play or post about that Royale Sandbox game, regardless of the controversies it's linked to. We shouldn't be supporting exploited media either way. Seeing my friend's work being stolen is serious to me, and people actively supporting that theft is upsetting. And honestly, that is one of the parts that disturbed me the most. People should be able to respectfully criticize a project without fearing of harassment, targeting, or having their socials spread around public afterwards. That kind of behavior creates an unhealthy environment and discourages people so much from speaking up when something genuinely wrong is happening. And honestly, one of the parts that disturbed me the most throughout all of this was seeing the community manager, which a screenshot should be on the screen, publicly sharing that person's social media information right after they criticized the Sandbox project, which kind of crazy. But let's actually think about this for a second. Somebody is already receiving backlash for speaking up, so why would you publicly direct more attention toward their accounts, especially as someone in a position of authority within that community, and then adding "don't send hate" at the bottom? Honestly, that does not magically erase the effect that kind of post can have, because realistically, people know what happens when you publicly post somebody's socials in front of a large audience during an act of controversy. You know, people are going to be emotional, going to send death threats, you know, the tensions are going to be high as hell. And you know there's a possibility that that person is gonna get targeted afterward. So to me, that behavior came across as incredibly irresponsible and honestly hypocritical. You cannot claim to care about positivity or fairness while simultaneously contributing to an environment where critics are being singled out publicly. And this is exactly what I mean when I say people should be able to express their concerns without feeling intimidated or targeted afterward. First of all, let's get this clear. Criticism is not harassment. Holding people accountable is not hate. Wanting creators' work to be respected is not drama. It is not being dramatic. What should be criticized is using your influence or authority within this community to indirectly encourage dogpiling while still trying to maintain plausible deniability by adding a quick "don't send hate" disclaimer afterward. Because if your actions are predictably going to result in somebody being targeted to the point where they're going to be sent death threats, which the person has said that they were getting sent death threats and had to go offline for a while, which proves my point, the disclaimer does not silently make the situation harmless, considering that the person that's getting these death threats and harassment, being harassed online, has spoken up publicly about it. And honestly, seeing behavior like that from somebody who's supposed to help manage and represent this Sandbox community says a lot. Community managers are supposed to de-escalate the situations, encourage respectful discussions, and help create a safer environment, not contribute to whatever this is. Moving on, I also want to point out that many people speaking against this situation are not doing it because they hate fun. I want everyone to know that we're not complaining because we don't want you guys to have fun. or want attention. A lot of them are creators themselves or people like me who genuinely care about the integrity of the Royal High community. Because at the end of the day, this community survives off of creativity and trust. The moment exploited assets, stolen work, and disrespect towards creators become normalized, it damages the community long term. It discourages artists from wanting to create, it discourages developers from wanting to share ideas publicly, which we all know we've been wanting that from the Royal High community for so long. It creates division and toxicity instead of inspiration. And I don't think we all want that to happen because as the Royal High community, we live off of these posts about future updates, sets, new games, mini games, and all of that. All those things that make us want to keep playing the game. And I think some people are forgetting that behind every accessory, concept, render, or design is an actual human being, an actual person who spent their time making it. It's not just pixels on a game, it's not just this or that. This is people's effort, talent, and passion. And before anybody twists my words, because you know how I hate that, no, I am not encouraging hate toward anyone involved. Do not send hate to this community manager, nor the creator of the game, whoever. Please do not harass anybody. Please do not send death threats. Please do not take this as an excuse to become toxic. Accountability and harassment are not the same thing. People are allowed to hold others accountable for harmful actions while still remaining respectful. In fact, I think respectful accountability is necessary if we want communities to improve and become healthier. I also think it's important for people to actually research situations before blindly defending them. A lot of people only see these surface level TikToks, clips, or tweets and immediately form opinions without looking deeper into the concerns creators are raising. If multiple creators and community members are speaking out, showing evidence, and expressing discomfort, then maybe it's time for people to stop brushing everything off as drama or not important and actually start listening. Personally, I will always support originality, ethical creation, and respecting creators' boundaries and work. I would rather much support official content and creators who genuinely dedicate their time to making this community better than support projects connected to exploited assets and harmful behavior. That's so unacceptable. Royal High had its ups and downs, but what has always made this community special is the creativity people bring into it. That creativity deserves protection and respect. So, yeah, I really felt like I needed to say something about this. But if you are watching this, I encourage you to think critically, do your own research, and remember that supporting creators means respecting the work they put into this community. And again, please keep discussions respectful in the comments. People are allowed to disagree, but harassment helps absolutely nobody. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hype this video so the YouTube algorithm can push this video out to other people. And yeah, anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.